Hey there, in this video I want to talk to you about the fast track trick, or actually the fast track structure. Very many people who we work with, spend time with, and I guess get to play with, want to achieve more with less. They want to get bigger results for less, maybe money spent, or less time spent, less effort, or less energy spent. And or maybe they just want to get there faster, so they want to put the same in but get there in a shorter period of time, or maybe they want to get there faster with a bigger output, or the same spend with a bigger output. And this genuinely is possible because most people tend to wander around on autopilot in terms of how they go about achieving and getting stuff done. Now, there's 5 steps towards that build the steps to achieving more with less, achieving more with the same, achieving the same faster, whichever one of those it is that you wish to do. And what they require is they require you to do different, but to do different in the conscious knowledge that what you are doing different in terms of activities or actions will produce the results that you want. So if you wish to have more sales, and currently you only do 5 cold calls a day and you get 1 customer out of those 5, you want to get more sales. Well, we need to do, let's say, 10 or 15 cold calls a day to increase that to maybe 2 or 3 or possibly even 4, because the more you do an activity, the better you get at it, as long as you are willing to learn and review and reflect on it, and therefore the averages often can increase in your favor as well. So the 5 steps. Step 1 is to clarify exactly what it is that you wish to achieve. Now, exactly specifically what it is that you wish to achieve. Becoming richer or wealthier could be by $10. It also could be by $1 million, or it could just be richer in life. So feeling more fulfilled. So which one is it for you? What exactly is it that you wish to achieve? And how will you know when you got there? How will you measure it? How will you feel? How will it look? So on and so forth. Get really exactly specific. The more specific you get, the more likely the other steps are to work for you. If you don't get specific, they probably won't work. So step 2, after we've clarified, is to analyse the past 3 weeks of your diary in 30-minute chunks, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and list everything you do under headings, under activity headings. So sleeping would be an activity heading. Cooking would be an activity heading just as much as eating would be an activity heading. And chunk it all down and work out how much time you spent in the past 3 weeks on all of those things. Meetings would be an activity heading, and there's different sorts of meetings. So there's meetings about meetings, and then there's sales meetings. So chunk it all and get as specific as possible. Once you've done that, you're going to have your 24 hours a day by 7 days a week by 3 weeks all mapped out into how many hours you spent over the past 3 weeks on each activity. And then I want you to go and look at it, and I want you to go and think about, well, what activities are there that are missing? What activities are there that you need to stop doing? What activities are there that you need to reduce? And what activities are there that you need to increase? And I want you to go and juggle that all around to get what you believe to be the right figures against an activity to produce the results you want. So we go ahead and do that, and then we go ahead and plan for the next 3 weeks with the new adapted time usage. What I will say is that rest and recovery, in particular sleep, is as important as the actions that you take. So you should have in there 7 hours a day, if not 8, for sleeping. So don't cut back on that, cut back somewhere else. Put it in to your diary, plan it for the next 3 weeks with these activities taking up their new figures and new ratios, and go and stick to it religiously. Don't deviate from it. Don't do anything different from it. And at the end of the 3 weeks, then review. Are you moving in the right direction? Are you getting the output that you want? So on and so forth. So that's step 4, is the review and monitoring. And step 5 simply is you, as long as you monitor, you tweak the activity levels until you get that ramped increase of performance, of achievement. Number 5 is that you can do nothing more and nothing less than achieve. All you've got to do is stick religiously to the quantities that you give yourself and tweak them to increase or decrease the quantities to have the right input that you want. So do that. You will achieve, guaranteedly, 100%. It is impossible not to. So congratulations, you're now hitting the fast track trick. Press repeat, do it in every area of your life. Measure the impact, you'll be amazing.